Hello and Happy New Year, Gemini. This is Renee from Angelic Comfort with your January 2017 General and Love reading. And Delilah is here trying to help out, so just bear with her. Anyway, welcome. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So hopefully this will resonate to you. I do encourage you to check out the other videos for your moon and rising signs also, or even your sun sign if your sun sign is not Gemini, but you're checking it out for your moon and rising signs. So we start out here with Metatron. Metatron is the teacher. He is the one who tries to give you the messages of higher learning, higher consciousness, taps in and into your conscience and tries to send you messages. The thing is, are you listening? That's the next question. He's here to teach you and guide you. Okay? So basically we have divine intelligence and miracles. When we listen to our inner selves, when we listen to the clues and signs that we're being given outside of our mind, okay? And not overthinking too much. A lot of people are overthinking lately about many things within their life, whether it be 2016 was a rough year or just different things that are happening within their life. Sometimes we hold on to things, the negative. We dwell in the negative, things that have happened within our life, even up until recently. And so it's really hard to move forward. But the thing is that if you clear this negativity and let it go and release it, you're opening yourself up to miracles. So for the first week of January 2017, if you can listen to your inner guidance and not your thought guidance of your own mind, you're opening yourself up to miracles. And that means, to basically release any negativity that you have, okay? Take a break. Take a break from whatever's going on. Allow time before making any decisions and meditate to provide the answers, okay? And this is the Four of Air. This is specifically speaking to you because you're an air sign. The other air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So, this is talking about needing that break, taking a break to think and get things into perspective and just being able to clear out all that muck that you have within you, okay? And don't underestimate yourself. Assert yourself in your independence and creativity, because when you clear all of this negativity out, when you open yourself up to these miracles, the creativity kicks in, and that's the whole thing about this clearing out the negativity. It allows you to be more creative and come up with even creative solutions, or to be able to embrace change or new things coming within our life. So when that happens, you end up opening yourself up to feeling a little bit more confident. Don't underestimate who you are, and know your self-worth. Know your value. Know that you are worthy of good things happening to you. But you tend to, at times, Gemini can kind of switch back and forth. They're the twins, between the positive and negative. And sometimes it's easy to get stuck in that negative loop. So they're saying to definitely go ahead. When this happens, you start getting good news, okay? Things that you're wanting to do that may be a little bit more challenging, but there's new things, exciting things coming in. And it could also include financial matters within the first week. So really releasing that is very important, because there's good stuff wanting to come in here, okay? And things are going to move at a very fast pace, okay? The delays are going to be over, and many things are going to be happening at once. So it's really important to make sure that you have that rest, because once you release that negativity and everything that's holding yourself back, you're holding yourself back. Nobody else is. It's your own thoughts, your own mind creation that's holding you back. Things are going to move at a very, very fast pace. Now, when we take a look at the second week in January, we have friendship. Uriel is here and saying that there's new friendships coming in, or friendships are deepening and bonding. cherish these new relationships, because when you make those changes within you, you start attracting people that you need in your life, and people who you can relate to, people who are going to be on your level, have your interests, and these are great things. So make sure that in the second week that you set your intentions to exactly what it is that you're looking for in your friends, in a relationship if you're looking for a relationship. What is it, those qualities that you are looking for specifically? What do you want to see happen? What do you want the outcome to be? Now, don't extend into the future. Think of the here and now, and as things gradually progress, how do you want them to be? You need to be clear, okay, about drawing in these new people into your life, these people that are coming in. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be eye-opening on many levels. So you need to set your intentions very clear on a positive note. When you send out your intentions, you do not want negativity in your intentions at all. Okay, so it's like, this is what I want. This is what and you have to be very, very specific. Okay, it's very important. And you have to open your mind and your heart to everything and everyone that's around you. You're going to be receiving some very trustworthy and meaningful advice. Get out there and do something good for other people. Open up your heart and expand. Okay, the King of Water. It's about emotion and compassion, having compassion for people. Okay, for everybody. Releasing all of these negative thoughts. You're starting out the new year with a clean slate. Don't be pulling all of that negativity or the past into your current, because it will not help you, okay? It will not help you at all. So stay focused and committed with a vision, okay? And you're going to be getting some creative advice, and you might even be getting some creative advice. And it could be from an air sign, a fire sign, and they could have air sign qualities. That could be from an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? Something that's going to help move you forward. And it could be somebody new who's coming into your life. Within the third week of January, we're seeing Zafkiel is talking about ecstasy. And Zafkiel has been really prominent in a lot of the signs lately, and has to do with love and romance. So maybe one of these new friends that are coming into your life, starting the second week of January, is going to spark a little bit of interest, and you're going to be really ecstatic. But make sure you stay grounded. Don't put any negativity in. When you open up your heart, life becomes more of an ecstasy. You have those euphoric feelings and everything else, and life is feeling really good, okay? But again, keeping out anything negative within your life. Now, this could also be with a new job. It could be with relocation. It could be with any, new friendships where you're finally feeling like, yes, they get me. This could be with anything financial. Maybe you'll win a windfall, or some finances suddenly improve and you feel really ecstatic about it. Okay. But also, too, is empathy. Be empathetic towards yourself. Be empathetic towards other people. It's not saying dwell on negativity. It's not saying dwelling on the past. It's saying open your heart, being compassionate, because even though, things are going really well, and, you're feeling good maybe in this new relationship, this new job, you still have to have empathy for yourself and for other people. Okay? And they're also saying with the Queen of Water, we're talking about emotions. We're talking about water signs, which are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But they're saying that a relationship develops to a new level. So one of these friends that you meet in the second week of January could be increasing the friendship level come the third week. The more that you get to know the person, care for yourself, care for others. Again, the empathy, showing compassion, being excited, happy to help others, it's going to develop. So trust your intuition, your gut instinct. Again, stay out of your mind of the negative thoughts and the feeling of that you're not deserving, or that other people aren't deserving of you. Okay, because like I said, you're the only one who is holding yourself back. And wishes are coming true, which is nice. This is absolutely nice, okay? And this does have to do with relationships, and specifically, again, we talk about the cups, we talk about love. The Nine of Cups is also be careful what you wish for, because you're going to get it. So, wishes coming true. Again, so we talk back here on the second week. What are your intentions? Be specific. Okay, be very specific, whether it's finances, a new job, a new vehicle, whether it's something that, even if you're going through anything medical, wishes coming true, things getting better, things are looking up. The third week of January. And we talk about Zavkiel, and we talk about surrender, not only just surrendering to other people as far as intimate relationships or relationships, friendships that are growing, but also surrender those thoughts that you have that are still lingering within your mind of the negative events that have happened within your life. It's time that the pity train get derailed and disappear forever, okay? Like I said, it's only going to work against you. So surrender all of those thoughts of not feeling worthy, of things that have happened in the past, things that people have done to you. Forgiveness of yourself and others in many circumstances, whether it be in relationships or discussions, arguments. It can be that, it always takes two people. Okay. So, forgive yourself, forgive others, and move on. Move on to this new life, this new thought process, this new relationship, this new job, this new, whatever venture it is that's coming. Negativity and wallowing in the negativity and feeling sorry for ourselves does not in any way help us. So again, we talk about emotions, and, some of the stuff could be brought up from your childhood. You can even be romanticizing the past with somebody, okay? And it could have to do with children. It could have to do with love. It could have to do with a job. Maybe when you were younger, maybe your upbringing wasn't what you had wanted or wished for. So all of that stuff is coming back, but it's high emotion time. It's a very high emotional week, this fourth week in January. So release all of that stuff once and for all, and don't romanticize the past, but don't be negative about it either. It's the past and it's time to move on. You are trapping yourself, okay? It's a lack of self-confidence. It's afraid to take action, afraid to move forward, whether you fear rejection, whether you feel that you're not worthy or that it couldn't possibly be. Forget it. Walk away from the crowd of your thoughts. Walk away from all of that. Finally, just move away. Leave it all in the past. Leave it behind you. Venture out on your own in this new skin, leaving your comfort zone. And, of course, let go of ego. Sometimes when we are successful, whether it be in a job, whether it be in an accomplishment, whether it's getting into a new relationship, ego is negative and it's fear-based thoughts, okay? So make sure that you're out of that, and always stay grateful and thankful for the good that's coming into your life. And like I said, don't focus on the fear or the negativity that you have. Just take one step, one day at a time, and keep moving forward. Make sure that if you need to, accept help from others. There's nothing wrong with taking help from other people, even if you need professional help to help you to move along beyond this. There's nothing wrong with that. So seek help from your friends, from others, from professionals, and keep life balanced, okay? If you don't, you're going to end up with some stress-related concerns. So it's really good to really go with the flow. Now, in love and romance, we have worth waiting for. Okay, so within the beginning of the month, things could be moving a little bit slow. Know that the second the second part will probably be moving faster. But, once you get into the second week of January, where you're meeting these new friendships because you're releasing the negativity, you're really putting yourself out there of who you truly are, your true authentic self, okay? Know that it's all in divine timing. And the angels, the guides, spirit, and the universe are working to give you what you want. Again, through intention is very important. You might want to take a break. Again, like I said, getting a rest, going away for a day, going away for a weekend, getting some time by yourself, or if somebody new has come into your life, being able to take that time to get to know somebody. So going away, going out on a date, just kind of like relaxing and getting to know each other, regrouping. And this could be the one. Okay, they're saying that you've actually met your partner already. You already know who it is, and it could be a friend that you've been blocking out, thinking, no, this couldn't possibly work, or maybe your thoughts are that they'll never go for me. It's all it's all in your mind. So they're saying this one could be already the one, that you already know who it is that you're looking for. Now, if we take a look here, we have attraction. There is a mutual attraction between the two of you, and it's a very romantic, loving attraction. And the more that, we talk about ecstasy, the more that you're with this person, the more you talk to this person, the more that you get to know each other, that attraction, that chemistry builds. So it's looking up. It could be your beliefs, and, this says religious factors, but it doesn't have to mean religious factors. It's influenced by your thoughts, by who you are, by how you look at life, okay? Your upbringing, your spiritual path, if you're spiritual. There's a connection with that, okay? So it doesn't have to be that you have the same religion, but you have the same goals, the same maybe social networking team as far as, people who you socialize with. You might have a lot of common interests, and your goals are very similar. So this is what it's saying. It's an influence. It's showing that passion within you for life and for those things that you have, the two of you have in common. And yep, they're saying it's definitely a new love, okay? They've stirred these romantic feelings with you, and it's a true, authentic love, okay? This is the romance of a lifetime. And if you take a look, I'm not going to be gender specific because this is for males and females, but, you're being offered that love, this new person, and it's like brings you to your knees, that you're grateful, you're thankful, you're humbled, you're ecstatic, you're very happy, okay? And here it is. It's a very nurturing one and very compassionate and understanding. This relationship could actually be very beneficial for both people because you get each other, and it's not focused on negativity because it's a whole new life for you. Okay, now when we get into the magical sex tarot, they're saying to you, see this is the past. This is past relationship lurking. Before you even get into this new exciting relationship, or before it's even going to come to you, you need to release that past. You need to release that past, because this is the relationship of a lifetime. Okay, this is a sacred relationship where everything meshes for you. Okay, so before you can enjoy this relationship, you really got to release the past. You can't keep harboring onto it. Again, it's within your mind. You have created this of keeping it there, keeping this negativity within your mind. And it's time to release it. Put it to rest. Put it to rest. Rest in peace. It's done. It's over with. Move forward and let it go. Because see, she's sitting here and he's like offering his love. He's right there waiting. But she's thinking about the past. And it doesn't matter how many years it's been or how many people that have hurt her in the past. She's still thinking about it, and he's like right there. He's ready to offer her the world. Okay? But she can't release the past. And that's something that really needs to be done. And you've maybe been with a couple of people, but, that's it. You kind of get closer, and then you maybe back away. Or maybe they back away because you're holding on to these thoughts of the past, okay? So, the rabbit is like new birth, new beginning, and the dove is about love, and this opportunity is here. Are you gonna accept it, or are you gonna pull away? Okay, and we talk about the swords again here. We talk, and we talk about you. This is you, okay? And, you're like looking at love and romance as maybe more of a, sexual thing instead of like the inner thing, looking into the person's soul, the spirit. It's not, and it's because of those past hurts, okay? And this isn't the way to go, it's not the way to go. It's like looking at a person as being spiritually connected, that soul connection. It's looking into somebody's eyes and saying, yeah, this is it. It's not about the sexual magnetism. Of course, that comes with chemistry, that comes with loving somebody from the inside out. This card is not saying that. So this is where you need to be, is to have that true connection, that true chemistry. What it is that you want is loving the person as a soul being, and not for their physical attributes. It's loving their mind, it's loving their personality, it's loving their soul, having that higher connection. And that, this feeling when the souls connect, when you clear this negativity and you clear the past, that sudden realization is going to happen. Okay, so don't look at it as being a sexual thing. You don't want to go for that. You want to go for the other. And here, it's like, you're being tempted. You're being tempted by this woman, and you're still kind of looking, and it's the Five of Swords, basically, and it's conflict. It's inner conflict. It's inner conflict of, I've had the past. I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to go through this again. Am I going to be hurt? Am I going to be squashed? My soul has been hurt so bad and shattered, and the pieces are like, they're not together right now because I've been so hurt and I'm so afraid, but I really desire this person. I desire this man. I desire this woman. I desire to be in this relationship with this person. How can I release the past? How can I, if I've been so hurt? The thing is that when you find the right person and you can release that past and you start moving forward, and it doesn't happen overnight, but you make that connection and that eye communication and that soul communication and even that telepathic communication with each other, okay? And when you start doing that inner conflict and turmoil, if you're really truly wanting to move forward in life, because you are deserving of everything, okay? And life is so short if we think about it in the physical world, okay? Even though we're all eternal, our spirits and our souls are eternal, to have that type of a love, that type of a relationship is what a lot of people need and yearn for in their life. And so the longer that you hold on to this conflict within you, the longer it is that you're going to have that peace of mind, that gratification, that knowing that not everybody's the same, and that you can be loved and offer love. And things are like perfect. It's kind of like possibly they're saying the love of a lifetime, which is like those little old people that you see holding hands at 80, 90, years old, that have celebrated many years of anniversaries, where that love is still there within their eyes for each other, and they're there for each other, and it's such a strong bonding. That's that type of relationship. And if you want that, get rid of the conflict. Don't have too many expectations. Okay? Don't have too many expectations when you start out in the beginning. Okay? Take it day by day. Things are going to be really euphoric and exciting. But, that ends after a little while. So don't have high expectations, and don't bring that negativity back in to your head or into the relationship. Don't have those self-doubting thoughts. Okay? Understand that this relationship is one that is growing. Okay? And relationships take work in general. They just take work. Nothing is going to be fairy tale continually. It's you making it that fairy tale. So don't get discouraged, okay? And let go of the high expectations. Take it day by day, day by day. And here we see again, we talk about emotions and love. They're getting to know each other. They're getting closer. They're, he's holding her hand, and he's looking at her, and he's saying, I'm here. This is, getting to know each other intimately as far as your thoughts, your mind, what it is that you like, your likes, your dislikes. Okay, it's the card just before total happiness and bliss and getting what it is that the two of you want and that you build together. So this is working on it together. This isn't about rushing. This is about building that foundation and having, the food there. There's the light. They're holding each other. They're having this communication, and he's talking and she's listening to him. Okay, so it's building on that foundation. So Gemini, it looks like a really awesome month for you, as long as you can get rid of anything negative that you're harboring and any self-doubts that you might have. It's what you make of it, and the mind is really a very powerful thing. It can either help us or it can hinder us. Okay, so it's up to you to do the work, but I mean, it's absolutely beautiful if you are willing to do that work and make the changes that need to be changed. If you would like something that is more individualized specifically for you, because this is for many, many people, stop by my website at www.angelic-comfort.com and set up an appointment for a reading, and we'll focus in on you specifically. And, there's a lot of good things happening there. So go ahead and check it out. Check out the blogs. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to check out your moon and rising sign. So you want to check out sun, moon, and rising, so you get a better, clearer picture of what it is that you're looking for. Know that I love each and every one of you, and until we meet again, namaste.